That's what I said. So when they bullied her,
Yeah.
if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something. You have to be
They
smart.
can't sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up or dragging on both sides, you cannot breathe. And these women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is
Very good afternoon to you, and thanks for joining us on ITV News at noon. I am Harry Igboje. Senator Monday Okpebholo has approved the appointment of Dr. Ebojele Ahere Patrick as the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor. A statement by the Secretary to the State Government, Umar Musa Hilo Esquire, says Dr. Ebojele will be taking over from Mr. Fred Itua, who will, upon handover, await a new reassignment to be communicated in due course. The state government expresses appreciation to Mr. Itua for his contributions and service. According to the statement, the appointment reflects the commitment of the present administration to strengthen and deepen the communication channels between the government and the people of Edo State, ensuring clarity, transparency, and effective dissemination of government policies, programs, and activities. Dr. Ebojele's journalism career spans reputable Nigerian media houses, where he served as Edo and Delta correspondent for Channels Television, as well as correspondent roles in New Nigerian Newspaper, Champion Newspaper, and Comet Newspaper. Dr. Ebojele Ahere Patrick is a renowned journalist, public administrator, researcher, and lecturer with an extensive and distinguished professional record in media practice and public affairs. The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, says the rising insecurity in the country is a deliberate plot to destabilize Nigeria and the administration of President Bola Tinubu. Senator Okpebholo stated this when he received leaders of the Apex Igbo umbrella body led by the president of the Edo chapter, Chief Benjamin Ezewere. Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu has details.
Receiving leaders of the Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide Edo State chapter to Government House, Governor assured them that their requests on commerce and infrastructure development will receive due attention from his administration. He said the state government has commenced work around Ute, near the market, ensuring that proper drainages are in place, just as his administration is also addressing the deplorable condition of the mechanic road in the area. Governor Okpebholo emphasized the importance of creating a conducive environment for businesses to thrive to boost economic development.
You are going to also give me the names and the area that you want me to touch. I promised that I was going to support the Igbo market traders with some amount of money at that time, which I keep thinking about it all the time. So very soon I will contact you. We try as much as possible to remove the bad boys from the street, the Agberos. We are getting pressure to bring them back. No, we are not bringing them back because they are not helping us. They are destroying the infrastructure of this state and also discouraging people from doing business.
Earlier, spokesperson of the Edo State chapter of Ohaneze Ndigbo, George Igbokwe SAN, on behalf of other leaders of the association, congratulated Governor Okpebholo on his 1 year in office and commended him for his achievements so far. He expressed strong alignment with his Shine agenda and appealed for the construction of access roads. leading to money market along Abo Road, among other developmental needs.
Excellency, we commend your bold initiative anchored on Project Shine. We see in these pillars a perfect alignment with our objectives of economic empowerment.
The visit reaffirms the shared commitment to peace, development and economic prosperity between Edo State government and Igbo community in the state. Kingsley Uchebu, ITV News.
And the federal government on Thursday signaled a renewed aggressive offensive against insecurity, with the newly appointed Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, vowing to do whatever it takes to restore peace, while National Security Advisor NSA Nuhu Ribadu warned that any attempt to undermine the nation's territorial integrity will face the decisive force. The twin declaration from the nation's top security chiefs came as President Bola Tinubu swore in General Musa as a substantive Minister of Defense at the presidential villa, filling the vacuum left by the resignation of Mohamed Badaru on health grounds. Speaking to newsmen immediately after his inauguration, General Musa, the immediate past Chief of Defense Staff, assured Nigerians that his tenure will be defined by rapid, measurable improvements in national security. Simultaneously, at a high-level dialogue in Abuja organized by the National Peace Committee at the Kuka Center, the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, issued a stern warning to criminal elements, declaring that the state will no longer tolerate those who exploit communities or spread terror. And moving on, the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC has warned that it will no longer watch helplessly as criminal gangs unleash terror across the country, vowing to declare a national day of mourning and mobilize for nationwide protests over the worsening insecurity. Speaking at the opening of its National Executive Council NEC meeting in Lagos, NLC President Joe Ajaero said Nigeria was under siege, lamenting the latest school kidnapping and the withdrawal of security personnel before the attack. He demanded a full investigation to uncover possible compromise within the security system. He said the Congress would announce details of the planning national mourning and protest soon, stressing that the lives of teachers, students and workers were at stake. He also announced the withdrawal of Labour's representatives from the Labour Party, saying that they are not representing them well and are there for personal interests. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana SAN, who also spoke at the meeting, cautioned against calls for foreign military intervention, saying such moves threaten Nigeria's sovereignty. To other stories now, where the Federal High Court in Abuja has scheduled December 8th to hear Nnamdi Kanu's latest motion requesting a transfer from the Sokoto Correctional Center to a facility closer to the Federal Capital Territory. Kanu, who personally signed the ex-parte application, is asking the court to grant access that would allow him to properly prepare and file the necessary documents for his ongoing appeal and related legal processes. During Thursday's proceedings, Justice James Omotosho declined to hear the motion after Kanu's younger brother attempted to represent him despite not being a legal practitioner. The judge advised that only a qualified lawyer can move such an application and encourage the family to secure appropriate legal representation. Kanu's legal position is that being held more than 700 kilometers away from Abuja limits his ability to consult with counsel, prepare filings, and interact with court officials. The court will now address the motion formally on December 8th. And back home in Benin City, where in line with the ancient tradition, His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedo Ukwak Bolokbolo Ewari II, Oba of Benin, says funeral events, including burial rites, will not be permitted during the 2025 Igwe Festival, otherwise called Ugie, which begins on December 14th with Ugie Roba rites indoor. The notification, which is contained in a program of activities endorsed by Secretary, Benin Traditional Council, Frankie Rabo, on Thursday, says Oba Ewari II offered prayer to God and his ancestors to grant Nigerians good health, to participate in the annual festival and keep death from people's homes. The statement explains that Otwigueroba ceremony is slated for December 16th, beginning, while December 20th, 2025 is billed for Ugie traditional rites, will begin at 3 p.m. according to the Benin Palace. Also, Igwe Dohia, a day set aside for all Edo people to perform their individual worship in their homes at their own time, will hold on December 22nd, while Ugewe ceremony of bringing Ewe blessings to all homes will hold the next day, December 23rd, 2025. Accordingly, there will be a seating arrangement during Ewe Day event for visitors in the palace. The festival will climax with a worship by the Oba of Benin at the Holy Arusa Cathedral along Akpakpava in Benin City on Sunday, December 28, 2025, beginning at 10 a.m., according to the program, which also said engagements may be fixed for any free day, which will be announced as appropriate. Over now to Enugu, where the State Police Command has arrested 5 suspects linked to armed robbery and one-chance activities in the state. The arrests, according to a statement issued on Thursday by the command spokesperson SP Daniel Ndukwe, were made by operatives of the Anti-Cultism Tactical Squad during operations carried out between November 22nd and December 1st, 2025. The suspects are 19-year-old Ikechukwu Patrick, 21-year-old Odo David, 37-year-old Izuchukwu Obodo, 39-year-old Charles Ekenechukwu Egwatu, and 37-year-old Justina DK. Police recovered an imitation gun, 4 stolen tricycles and scissor blade, several master keys and multiple SIM cards from them. The suspects will be arraigned in court after investigations are completed. The Zamfara state government says it has succeeded in tackling the recent cholera outbreak that affected numerous communities across the 14 local government areas of the state, with no active cases currently in any of the LGAs in the state. The statement by the Information Officer, Minister of Health, Mr. Suleiman Issa, said the Commissioner of Health, Dr. Nafisa Maradu, announced the development during an after-action review meeting on the cholera response held at the Public Health Emergency Operations Center in Gusau. In a comprehensive overview of the response, Maradu revealed the outbreak's full scope, stating that they recorded 15,464 cholera cases with 15,265 patients successfully treated and discharged, while tragically 192 deaths were documented across the state, 14 local government areas. The Commissioner noted that the state government had developed a robust pandemic preparedness plan to address future public health threats. These threats include cholera, diarrhea, cerebrospinal, meningitis, CSM, heavy metal contamination, and other diseases of public health importance. To some business now, where the Senate has demanded a detailed explanation from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, over the alleged non-remittance of 1.44 trillion naira in operating surplus at the Apex Bank, reported that the Nigerian economy had entered its most stable phase in more than 10 years. The Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, chaired by Senator Tokunbo Abiru, opened its statutory briefing with a firm call for transparency. Senator Abiru said the Auditor General's query on the unremitted funds required a full, clear, and documented response, insisting that public trust in monetary governance depended on strict accountability. The CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso, who appeared before the Senate committee, offered an extensive review of economic conditions, asserting that Nigeria was experiencing renewed macroeconomic stability across major indicators. And in entertainment, ace rapper and music executive Olamide Adedeji, popularly known as Olamide Bado, has revealed that he is currently in a phase of self-prioritization. The YBNL boss noted that he has been assisting others while also pushing his own music career, but now he is fully committed to his own well-being. Speaking in a recent interview, Olamide revealed that all his life he has been trying to be there for people and also trying to do his stuff. But right now, he's really just trying to focus on himself at 100% and give undivided attention. Olamide has brought numerous artists to fame through his imprint, YBNL, also gave many artists their breakthrough from features. And in business, Nigeria captain William Troost-Ekong has confirmed his retirement from international football after a decade, with the Super Eagles announcing the decision in an emotional statement on Thursday. Writing on Instagram, he expressed gratitude for the opportunity to represent Nigeria, describing it as the greatest privilege of his career, and affirming that while his journey on the pitch has ended, his support for the team will continue as he looks forward to a new chapter. His confirmation came minutes after football transfer reporter Fabrizio Romano disclosed the development. Troost-Ekong, who plays for Al Khaloud in Saudi Pro League, was born in the Netherlands to a Dutch mother and a Nigerian father. After representing the Netherlands at the youth level, he committed his senior international future to Nigeria and made his debut on June 13, 2015 in an AFCON qualifying match against Chad. His tally of 5 goals at the AFCON remains the highest scored by a defender in the history of the competition and will now stand as an unbroken record following his decision to step away from the team. The defender scored 8 goals in 83 appearances, with his final outing coming as a late substitute against Gabon on November 13th. And that report wraps it on ITV News at noon. Many thanks for watching. I am Harry Aigboje. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
ITV, certainly the best.